going on, Storm Riders? Welcome back to Hurricane Road, where you are forever in the eye of the storm. And I got a video about Riftbound. There's this video about Riftbound Spiritforged. It's the second set in the League of Legends universe card game. No, not Legends of Runeterra. We're talking about the real life, in your hands, physical, gambling, addictive card game. I bought me a pack. I bought me a box actually. I bought me a box of the first set, and boy, am I so glad to finally have a card game that I can play if if I have time, I want to, if I want to, and also like collect. Growing up not being able to actually collect Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards to the extent I probably wanted to as a kid, and also just the fact that like later on I felt like I really wanted to have my like as a person just wanted to have my own thing that I can collect that isn't already existing in the world. So it's really cool to have this. Don't know how much I will collect because again, life happens, but also you have to make life happen for you. But I'm happy to finally be able to have this. I do have a Spirit Forge whole box of 24 already lined up, so whenever it releases in February of next year, I'm gonna go up there, buy it, and I'll probably do the pack opening for the video. But let's watch this and see what they talk about. Maybe we'll get a glimpse at some new cards.
Chengren, it's 6-4, and I'm holding both battlefields.
Yes,
So
he
I have
is.
to conquer both and hold on to them to win the game.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's impossible. Your Draven doesn't stand a chance against my Azir and his mighty
Oh,
Sand
we pausing, baby. We pausing because we got Azir, Emperor of the Sands. Your Sand Soldiers have Weapon Master. That's a new one. That's a new tag that we didn't have. I wonder what that'll mean down the road. But you pay one and tap, play a 2 Might Sand Soldier unit to your base. Use only if you played an equipment this turn. Oh, okay. Kind of a spin-off of Victor. We don't know what the Weapon Master means yet.
your army. That's 10 total might, buddy.
We'll see about that. I attack with Draven.
This is a new Draven card. So one of the Draven cards we already have, one doesn't use. This is the original splash art for Draven. I forget the name of the Draven that we already have, but it's definitely not this one. But Draven Vanquisher. When I win a combat, play a gold gear token exhausted. When I attack or defend, you may pay 1 Fury. If you do, give me +2 this turn. Huh. That's cool.
Then
Puny.
pay 1 power and give him +2.
Ooh, scary.
Sorry, I may pause a lot.
That's not all. I pay 1.
I'm actually going to pause right now so I can close my door. All right, I actually pause so I can close my door. I don't want these cats coming in and out of my freaking room. It's nighttime.
And play Blood Rush, then give Draven +2.
Blood
Pay
Rush.
1, play Blood Rush and give Draven +2.
You don't have to repeat yourself. I heard you the first time.
I'm using our new repeat mechanic.
Repeat mechanic.
Oh, well, it's still not enough to conquer.
With my
Repeat
remaining
mechanic's gonna be
runes,
crazy. What?
I'm going to support Draven with the long sword.
Okay, we got longsword. Whoa, we got. Oh my god, we got items from the actual game now. Longsword, quick draw. This has reaction. When you play it, attach it to a unit you control. To equipped, you need to recycle 1 rune to attack it. Efforts to create the longsword quickly ran into diminishing returns. So it looks like longsword gives you +2 might. And also, if you're watching my video and you don't know anything about Riftbound, I can't quite. I'm actually learning with you. I've played some Magic the Gathering and some Pokemon Pocket, so I have a little bit of like playing card game history, but not too much. But I'm learning just as much as probably you guys will be. Plus, they're adding new stuff into the game anyway. But it's cool to see the longsword because it's an item from League. Like one thing that I want to collect in this game, I want to collect certain things from League. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I could have bought there's this Proving Ground set which has 4 decks that you can play, so you can play with 4 people. And it has Master Yi, Lux, Garen, and Annie. And it was like $30 weeks ago. $30. And I didn't buy it And then I think the Master Yi card's one of the best cards in the set, like of all the cards that we have, and it became out of stock. I literally just spent $170 to buy it because for one, I want to collect certain cards. I want to collect legends and their signature spells. That's one thing I want to do. If I have to buy them, I have to buy them. Hopefully, certain cards can not become meta. Like Kaisa's very meta right now, and her legend card and her signature spell cost a good chunk. Like her signature spell costs, I think, like $60. It's going for $60 right now. Shit's crazy. I've told myself that I gotta I can't go. Not gonna go financially bankrupt trying to collect cards. So hopefully, I can trade with people at events if I go and stuff like that, so I don't actually have to spend real money. But let's keep going. We're 51 seconds in, and I'm just.
Man, I'm good. With my 12 might to your 10, I will conquer this battlefield and wipe your sand soldiers off the board.
Whoa, not so fast.
Okay, rebuttal.
I wonder what this thing does.
Whoa.
I'll grant this quick draw equipment.
Wow, Steric's Gauge is in the game. So far they showed Longsword and Steric's Gauge. So that means that items will be cards. Some items will actually be cool to get, like Infinity Edge. Oh man. So Steric Gauge, quick draw. This has reaction. When you play it, attach it to a unit you control. Equipped, recycle 1 Calm Rune. Attach this to a unit you control. +3. Whoa. So I'm actually glad that they're adding certain things to give more might, other than like there's this thing called Assault, which Assault just means when you attack, you get plus, if it says Assault 3, you get +3 when you attack always. So equipping this to a character that has Assault is going to be crazy. So that means we can start getting to higher point thresholds when it comes to how much damage is on the board, which is very interesting.
And Steric's Gauge to the one and only Emperor of the Sands, Azir.
And number one, Azir will never use Steric's Gauge in League of Legends in his life other than now.
That gives him 3 additional might. You do not follow the map, but you must witness, which gives me 13 total might, 1 more than yours. Your attack is defeated.
No. I guess there's only one move left. I invoke Rule 650.
Rule 650?
Riftbound Rule 650. A player may concede at any
Damn.
time.
FF at 20. GG.
Hi everyone, Changren and Dave from the Riftbound.
See Irelia in the background, baby.
Even having a blast with the
Ezreal,
Origin set.
Fiora, and Lucian.
Theory crafting, starting from the initial card reveals, and the team is super energized by the amount of excitement that you, Riftbounders, have shown for our game.
As we continue on our Riftbound journey, we wanted to introduce everyone to our second set, Spiritforged.
Yeah.
Weapons aren't just tools. They're
Irelia.
extensions of your might and soul. The forged aspect is the steel you wield, while the spirit represents the Ionia Spirit Blossom, which has lifted the veil between the mortal and spirit
So
realms
is
and
Akali
made
gonna
its way
be in
home
this?
in some of the champions and art. for our
Akali?
new set.
Spiritforged takes Origins and builds upon it in every way, with more ways to play each domain, 12 new legends, equipment that lets you enhance your units in new
Okay, I want to stop there. 12 new legends. 3, 6, 9. Okay, let's count. Let's count here. Let's count. Jinx, Volibear, Darius, Victor, Lee Sin, Leona, Misfortune, Teemo. Who else am I missing as I'm trying to think this late at night coming off of work? After Teemo, there's Ari, Yasuo. Who else? There's somebody else. Let me open up my card. Let me open up my binder real quick. Oh, you didn't hear that. Kaisa. Who else? Set. And I think that's everybody not including the Proving Grounds set. So I think there was 12 in the Origin, so now there's going to be 12 in this one. We already know one of them is Azir. One of them is Irelia, Fiora, Lucian, and Ezreal, as they just showed.
ways, and a new gear token type, gold, which provides a new path to power. You won't believe some of the cool stuff we have coming your way.
Not to mention 12 incredible Spirit Blossom overnumber cards.
Ooh, the overnumber, which are now called showcase cards. But I think they're gonna go with overnumber until they officially change. But we're calling them showcases now. I have 2 overnumber cards. Don't mean to brag, don't mean to boast, but I'm going to. They're not signed, so they're not worth shit, especially if they're not meta. But I got Yasuo first in my box, and then I got Ari in a pack that they gave me at one of the Nexus nights. Oh, blessed be.
Like these.
Whoa, they're
David Chengren aren't allowed to show you these cards yet.
No, I was like, wait a minute, you're gonna show us?
Huh. All right.
That's cool because they're not gonna show us, but if you actually will just follow Riftbound, China's gonna get them first next month. So we'll see the Chinese versions of the card.
Well, here's something we can tell you about equipment.
Yes.
Look at Trinity Force.
Ooh.
For the low
Trinity Force. See, these are the things that I want to collect because I know that like leagues may not be a thing forever, especially here in America. But I still would like to collect certain things, certain aspects from the game because I want to hold some mementos from the game. Whether that be certain like alternate arts that are skins in the game and stuff like Trinity Force. And it says when I hold, score 1 point. And of course you have to recycle to attach to a unit. So that means there's going to be some sort of cards in there that can detach equipment, just like how it is in Magic the Gathering if you don't know. But +2 and you hold when you score a point. Now there's an Ari card, but it's green, which is calm. I think this orange is body. You're not going to be able to put that on that Ari unless you have a green, right? Unless you have unless you like run Lee Sin. Like if I run Lee Sin, which is green orange, excuse me, I can probably attach this to Ari. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to figure out the rules, but that would be OP because then Ari would score 2 points.
full cost of a single power, it grants your unit +2 might and also gives you an additional victory point when you hold a battlefield.
Man,
with
shit's
it
getting
quickly.
crazy.
Tons of damage.
Actually, it's just +2 might and a victory point.
That's a
All right,
lot.
all right, moving
That's a
on.
lot
We've
actually.
also got equipment that's a little tricky to play, like Guardian Angel.
Ooh,
a card that
GA?
prevents its unit from dying one time.
Let's see this GA and this calm. Hell yeah. Fucking, if I would die, kill Guardian Angel instead, heal me, exhaust me, and recall me. Wow. So I wonder if recall means back to hand or back to base.
But equipment is only as good as the unit that holds it. Well,
That's
not
true.
exactly true, as it can enhance any unit or champion.
Damn, I'm thinking if you can put that Guardian Angel on a tank, which again is something that you would do in League, you would do it on the ADC or whoever, just especially if you are the one who shouldn't die, that'll help the team. But like putting it on a character that has tank would be crazy because like you can have that just in case they get through your tank and all your might.
Play. But it does help to know how you use the equipment.
And you can also keep your powerful cards. So just a little insight. I played a Nexus Knight last week. I picked the Lee Sin deck because it was the one that I thought was a little bit more interesting. It has like buffs and stuff. And then I got a Lee Sin card that says he can hold any amount of buffs. So like he can have an infinite amount of buffs. But since I'm kind of new to building decks, and figuring how stuff works, I didn't like really put that much time into when I played Magic. I was more into lifelink, which is just gaining life. Certain cards will help you gain life. But for this one, I was like, the buff seems cool. But when I got my Lee Sin card out and I had I think I had 4 buffs on it. So he was like a 9. He was like a 9 might, 9 damage, so to speak. And then my dude played a card that said just kill this unit. But if I can get that Guardian Angel on him, then hey man, we living.
Enter Weapon Master, one of our new keywords that allows units to equip something for free when played.
To equip something when free when played.
Take a look at Lucian Merciless.
Lucian, hey, there he is, Lucian. He's Demacian, Sentinel, and Lucian. So again, I was talking to myself, or maybe I put it on, maybe when I was like talking for my TikTok. But again, for those who are watching it and don't know much about card games, these little tags right here where it says Lucian, Demacian, and Sentinel, these will come in handy down the road when we have cards that say like all Demacia cards get this. So he himself will have a Demacian you know, or not he himself, but cards like these will come in handy down the road as again as the game gets more cards, new decks will be able to be played and stuff like that. But let's read this. Lucian Merciless, Weapon Master. When you play me, you may equip one of your equipment to me for, and this little rainbow signal just means any sort of rune that you have, but you're going to recycle it, which means puts it at the bottom of your deck, bottom of your rune deck, so you can use it again. But it also means you lose 1 mana that's on the board. But, you know, that's what you have to do, even if it's already attached. The first time I conquer each turn, ready me. Whoa, that's crazy. Interesting.
He can conquer again if he wins the fight. And with the right equipment in his hand,
He can conquer again if he wins. Oh, that's true. So say like you have a battlefield that says there's a term called ganking, which means you can move from battlefield to battlefield. So say you move to a battlefield, you conquer it, you ready, but if you have a battlefield that says all units here have ganking, which there is one, he can thus then move to the next battlefield and get another point. So things are starting to heat up here in the little Riftbound world.
and he definitely will.
Mastery of equipment is definitely strong.
And I just sorry for continue pausing, but I also just want to say, like, I can see these things from the outside. Looking like from the outside, I can see all these things playing out. But when it comes to actually playing, since I don't play enough card games, it is a little bit hard to put these things into motion because you're not going to get the cards that you want all the time when you pull, especially if you don't have play sets, and a play set just means 3 of each card, so you increase your chances of pulling that card in your deck.
But I prefer speed. Quick Draw is our other new keyword. With Quick Draw, you can play equipment from your hand onto a unit as a reaction, like on this card.
As a reaction, okay. Quick Draw.
Longsword. Quick Draw makes equipment an important part of the chain.
The chain, is that one of our new weapons?
No, it's not.
Gotcha.
The chain is the sequence where players respond to each other with activated abilities or reaction spells until both are done. It is not a physical thing, Dave.
Yes, Dave. But to explain the chain a little bit, the chain starts like this. So say you have someone at a battlefield and you move your card up to a battlefield that starts a showdown, which means people are going to fight, and whoever has the most total might, so say you have 16 to 15, you would win. But when you're playing spells, that goes on the chain. So one person plays a spell, and then you have a rebuttal, you play your next spell, and then so on and so forth, and then it resolves backwards. So if you put 4 spells in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to resolve backwards, not like from the first spell to the last one played. It's going to be the last one played all the way down to the first one, and that is how the chain works.
Saying that,
We actually don't know.
there is something I do know all about. Our new champion legend,
Ooh, we're having Sivir and Renata Glass, so maybe we won't get a Lucian Legend, Ezreal, or Fiora. Well, no, I think we're getting a Fiora one because Fiora has already been leaked. Fiora and Rumble have already been leaked to be on a pre-built deck, just like how Lee Sin, Jinx, and Victor was. So Sivir and Renata.
Sivir and Renata Glass.
Can you show us?
These 2 champions are all about gold.
Gold?
Create it and you get to spend it.
Spend it.
So gold is here. You know, that stuff that you fight over and kill millions for in League. So gold, token gear. Kill this, which is a tap, and it's a reaction. So that means you can do it when someone else does a spell. You can add any sort of mana. Okay, so you use it. Okay, so you use this just to add any sort of mana. That's cool. Without having like a seal. We have these things at the first set. They're called seals. You tap them, and it adds whatever color mana it is. So you can, like, if you didn't pull one out of your rune deck at the time. So abilities that add resources can't be
Gold gets
reacted
you
to.
a power resource of any domain,
Okay, so they can't react to this. So when you do it, it happens.
letting you play more powerful cards.
One of my favorite new champions is Draven, Vanquisher, who generates
They showed
gold
this one,
when
we
he
read it.
conquers. Time to cash in on all that
Plays into Draven's adoration.
And one of my favorite new champions is Draven, Vanquisher, who generates gold when he conquers. Time to cash in on all that adoration.
Right,
Dave,
right.
You okay? Why are you repeating me?
Sorry, I was just excited for the final mechanic reveal. Repeat.
This
And
is
repeat,
interesting.
you can
repeat. Spell Feral Strength. This is a cool looking card. For those who haven't actually gotten their hands on any Riftbound cards or want to get their hands on Riftbound cards, the cards are pretty amazing. I can't physically show you right now, but the cards are amazing. They feel amazing. They look pretty cool. But when it comes to art, that's the last thing that I have worried about when it comes to the League of Legends universe. The people who do the art have been top notch ever since even since the old art. Like, it's been amazing. But reaction, play anytime and then repeat 2. You may pay the additional cost to repeat this spell's effect, and I think it's 2. So you spend 2 mana, and if you want to repeat it, you spend another 2. So that's 4 runes, I should say. It should have been mana. It's weird that it's not mana, but it also makes sense that it's runes. But you would pay 2 extra runes, so that's 4 runes, and then you give a unit +2 this turn. And then you do it +2 again, so they would get +4. Interesting.
Play a spell twice, if you can pay its cost a second time. Spells like Feral Strength are good, but if you have the runes, we don't have to settle for good. We can have great.
Now, I will want to know if they'll have, like, a card that lets you repeat any card or any champion ability. Now, that would be interesting.
All this talk about repeat is making me think that our last game needs a repeat too.
Wait, what do you mean? Chengren, it's 6-4, and I'm holding both battlefields.
So I have to conquer both and hold on to them to win the game.
That's right. It's impossible. Wait, why does this feel familiar?
Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. So that's Rift. So that's the Spirit. A little glimpse of the next set called Spiritforged. Now, I definitely want to do a box opening on the channel. Definitely, for sure, I want to do that. Because opening packs of cards is way different. Like, Legends of Runeterra was cool. I played some. It was very cool. But I did myself think that, like, hey, I actually want to have physical cards. I want something to hold as, like, when I can't play League anymore, or when I stop playing League, or maybe video games in general, who knows. I want to have something to, like, so I can have some remembrance, excuse me, other than memories that I have of the game. So for those who want to have a new hobby, try it out. But again, just be wary. Just be wary of the TCG culture. It can get expensive, especially when you just want to have certain cards for collector purposes or to play. Just be careful of that. Be careful of people who are scalping, who want to take your money for certain things. If someone already got $140 more out of me because I should have did it at time, but I didn't know what the card's gonna look like. It didn't matter. But I will make sure I won't take any hits like that anymore, and I will take what I can get, and that'll be that. And I'm just hoping down the road maybe I can trade with people and do stuff. But just be careful of those things and try out the game, because again, I'm glad that they have more things out here for people to actually get into the League universe without playing League. I really do enjoy that. People can, especially for people who are arcane. They had arcane cards and stuff like that, but it's really cool. So Spiritforged is looking like it's really going to shake things up. It's going to make certain decks a little bit more viable. Other decks, not so much. There's a bunch more cards that they didn't show that we just don't know of. So it's going to be very interesting. I appreciate anyone who watches the video and is interested. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. Doesn't matter to me. I just appreciate that you're watching the video. And remember to keep riding the storm. Deuces.